Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man.
Shout out to Jamie Jenkins, man. Just launched his new journal line and website, helloblackman.com. Hello, black man. Hey, I myself am a black man. Are you a black man as well? Even if you're not. Are you a black woman? Are you a white woman, a white man, an Asian woman, a Latino man, a Latino woman, an Indian man, an Indian woman, a Native American man, a Native American woman? So many different men and women, but we talking about that black man right now. Helloblackman.com, man. Make sure y'all pull up to the website and check it out, man. Congrats to Jamie Jenkins on the launch of your journal line, man. Helloblackman.com. It's like I ain't got a tie, but makes you feel like you got a tie. Because when you got a tie on, that's when you're a journalist. All right, man.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another episode of Hello Entrepreneur, where we bring on people from the community or in or outside our community to, I'm going to get in trouble. I get this box up here. I'm going to get in trouble. My old lady see that box up there in that film. We bring on people in and outside our community to help promote events and things they're doing, to ensure that the word is out. What we're doing is all positivity. So if you have an event or if you have something you're trying to promote, hey, link with us, man. My channel is our channel, is your channel to get the word out about what we're doing. So tonight we have in the midst young lady from Gamma Phi Delta Sorority, Epsilon Beta chapter of Hazelhurst. And she is pushing and giving back to her community in more ways than one. They have 4 auxiliaries affiliated with the sorority: Rosebuds, Phi Teens, Junior Cavaliers, and Cavaliers. They have chartered the first youth chapter on June the 22nd, 2023. So young and thriving, and ensure that you all understand what they're doing so you can be connected to this awesome opportunity for your team. The teens ain't got nothing to do. They ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody. And then this is what they're doing. Like this is what they're doing. They're putting out programs and opportunities for your teens. It's up to you to connect the teens to what they're doing. Show value. Help show value in your home. Say, hey, this is a group I want you to pay attention to. So that means you as a parent may need to do some homework, right? It may take an hour of your time to understand what they're doing, connect with them on an adult level and say, hey, listen, I have a team. Where would they fit into your organization? How could they help build? What kind of momentum on things of the community can they be an asset for? Like that's the goal. We talk about what we talk about. We talk about what you call it? What is it? The village, right? Village raising the kids, being a part of this village. This is what this young lady in her sorority is spearheading, is opportunity to do so. But they now have 19 youth members and growing. 19, and we are speaking 1900. That's what we're speaking to. We want to go from 19 to 1900. We want them to have the influx of kids, teens that they can't handle. That's the goal. Send people their way so that they have the opportunity to put positivity into them. Without further ado, we will bring to you or introduce the son. That's what they say in the church, right? Introduce the son but not to others. Miss Cervetra. I got that right. I know I nailed it. I listen. I don't be messing up nobody's name. We got Miss Cervetra Johnson.
Hi.
What is up, Cervetra?
Nothing much. I love the introduction.
I'm
Yes, thank
trying, V. I'm trying. What everybody call you? What's your nickname? What everybody call you?
you.
V. Yeah. That's kind of that's what I figured. I figured everybody call you V. V. I'm from Hazelhurst, and you from Crystal Spring. You're following up from another Crystal Spring Piazza Street representative. So I love to have you all on. Y'all my second home. I spent a mini day playing ball in Crystal Spring, eating chicken in Crystal Spring. So listen, I'm glad to have you on. How you doing this evening?
I am doing amazing. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and a little bit about your sorority and maybe some amazing things you got coming up.
Well, for starters, not to do too much about myself.
Go with it.
I'm a graduate of Crystal Springs High School. I am a graduate of Rusk College, and I'm currently in school to get my master's in organizational leadership from Bill Haven.
Let's go.
I'm a mother of 2 boys, a dog, and a husband.
Okay.
And I say mother to my husband because y'all don't grow up.
That's okay. Listen, my old lady called me childish the other day, and I took offense to it, and I was like, I am childish. Like, she nailed it, but like, I just didn't like when she said it. That's all.
It's okay. It's okay. Y'all get it together eventually.
That's right.
Enough about myself. Like you said, I'm a native of Crystal Springs,
Mm-hmm.
and Hazelhurst is my second home.
Mm-hmm.
So being here, I got affiliated with a private school called Pi Academy of Hazelhurst, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was introduced to Gamma Phi Delta sorority, Epsilon Beta chapter here in Hazelhurst. We just inducted 11 ladies, so our sorority as well as our youth is growing. And like you stated, we have 19 youth and growing. I am currently in the process of collecting applications now that are due on Wednesday for the youth to grow them even more. If you miss out this time, it's okay. Type my name, find me on Facebook, name exactly, cute little picture, and inbox me. I don't mind telling you information. I don't mind calling. But like you said, we're encouraging the youth. My goal outside of having the 4 auxiliaries, my main focus, people would think would be the girls, but no, it's actually the guys. I have more men or young men in the groups than I have females. And I love it because we teach them how to conduct themselves in, public, how to carry yourself, how to hold the door for a lady, how to say yes, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Be respectful when, even if respect is not given to you, you still can show that you have been taught better.
Push it out there. That's right.
I do still believe in it takes a village to raise a child. So yes, I am their fairy godmother. Like I tell them, I fight kids, I fight mine, I fight you.
So, that's right. Hey, that's called love, right? If I do to you what I do to mine, that means I love you just the same.
Yeah, just as much. But our youth are actually getting ready to host a step show, which is the first that I know of youth step show in Copiah County. We're going to host it at Colin on this Saturday. The doors open at 1 and the show starts at 2. You can go online. We have on our Gamma Phi Delta Sorority Incorporated Facebook page. You can go on there. We have a bar that you can scan, and you can buy advance tickets for $7 plus whatever the fee is for online. Or you can come and just pay the little extra $3 for our youth group and pay $10 at the door. We have a slamming DJ. We have some groups coming in to dance and stomp and step, maybe sing. Our own youth are going to be doing little things in and out, but like I said, it's not about them. We're just standing out to help the community. We want to build the youth in this community, and the only way we can build it is if we start in our hometowns. And I'm big on the family, community. Let's get it done. Let's do it together. That's our flyer. So if you scan the QR code, it'll take you wherever you need to go. And if you can't get it there, like I said, you can pay the 10 at the door. Also, we are actually, these different things that we are doing, we're taking our youth to Birmingham, Alabama at the end of July. We'll be gone a whole week, and they'll be going to a conference. And at the conference, they're going to go to the McWheelie Science Museum. They'll be doing an entrepreneur shop. They're going to do essay training, test training. They whatever they do at the entrepreneur, whatever they make for the entrepreneur shop, they get to try to sell as entrepreneurs. My
Love it.
youth are getting ready to do
Love it.
headshots, we're working on resumes, cover letters,
Love
things
it.
that you wouldn't think that they would do.
Mhm.
Like we just took them November, we took them to New Orleans. They gave out turkeys and food bags with the New Orleans Saints football team, and we went to one of their games. So like we're doing a lot. It may not seem like a lot, but we're doing extremely a lot for our youth.
Let me tell
And
you
the
something.
kids love it.
Let me tell you something. It seemed like a lot from where I'm sitting, so I can imagine from a responsibility standpoint that how much it really entails, right? If
Right.
you have went down a laundry list of amazing and positive things for our community, for the youth in particular, the area that we say needs so much, and you all have provided an avenue to put positivity back into the community through our youth.
Yeah, we start out at the age of 8 and we go all the way up to a college sophomore, and
Oh
that's male
wow.
and female. We even have older groups for the older men and ladies that might want to volunteer and help in the community. We have the Echoes and we have the Senior Cavaliers for our ladies and our men. And we all want to, just build up our youth to be the best that they can be. We
Mhm.
teach them, we have workshops where the young men learn how to tie a tie. Most guys don't know how to do that.
They don't.
And with the ladies, we have skin consultant, coming in and teaching them how to take care of their skin, especially as young African American females, because
Mhm.
they think, okay, well, I got acne. Let me go get this product, that product. But all products don't work for our melanin. And I do, I can't help that melanin is the best thing in the world. But
Bring it. Bring
everything
it.
that's out there, even though it's cute and trendy, does not work for us.
All right.
So we teaching them a lot. Like they do community service. They did a yard sale and they were out selling and doing different things. And we did a coat and jacket drive. And they donated those. They did a book drive for the young men of Hazelhurst, and we gave out 50 something books to the young men from grades 5th to 8th. We made bookmarks for them. We encourage all youth. And like I said, this step show this weekend is just the beginning of broadcasting because we're here. We might not have a big, powerful voice, but we are here.
V, let me tell you something. I am literally blown away. And that it kind of goes to show you that I don't want to say negativity or I don't want, let me how I want to put it. A lot of positive things are happening and it does not get the same attention, right? It doesn't always get the same attention and shares and comments. But let me assure you, what you all are doing is a much needed service in our community,
We
much needed
appreciate it.
service,
Thank
much
you.
needed avenue for these young men and young women to have options and ability to go and learn because there are homes that certain things aren't taught in and it may not be a skill set in the home, right?
True.
It's hard to teach. It was hard for my mom to teach me how to tie a tie because she ain't tying no tie, right? uh,
Right.
and so uh, just being that type of influence and I guess what the community needs to know is when kids have something to do, a lot of nonsense gets pushed to the side, right? When
True.
they are active, when they have things to do or responsibilities, it builds character, right?
It
It
does.
helps them build character, especially from an entrepreneur standpoint. I wasn't taught about entrepreneurship uh, coming through. You talking about 8 years old, eight, that at that age, being able to work and do something and figure out, you know, streams of income. Like, wow, it's literally mind blowing.
Yeah, we're trying to just continue to build up our youth, and we're trying to make them know that, even though you're not doing what everybody else is doing, that doesn't make you, as they say, lame or worse
No,
than the others, or it makes you better because, like I explained to my young men, you're born as an African American male, you're born with a number, and it's not just your social security number. So to
Hmm.
defeat that extra number that they've given you, to break down the walls of that building that they plan on putting you in, let's do
Hmm.
something positive. Let's get out here and let's put our faces out. Let's do something for the community. Let's help an old lady carry her groceries. Let's
Please do.
hold the door open for a young lady. Help somebody. Do something. It doesn't matter. Even though nobody sees what you're doing, your blessings
Hmm.
will come as long as you're doing it with the intent of doing it
Absolutely.
for the right reasons.
Absolutely. Man, listen, what I can't I'm really overwhelmed, right? Because you've named off at least 15 events and opportunities, right? In its totality, Hazelhurst, Crystal Springs, surrounding areas, I want them to see this, understand how positive of an impact. If you want to have well mannered, uh, older seniors, 10th grade, high school, you start at middle school. If you want to have well mannered, organized kids in middle school, you start in elementary. Like it's a chain reaction, right?
It
You're not going
is.
to get a child that has been has had little to no structure for most of their life to change overnight, but it's a step-by-step process, and you all are putting those processes out in numerous of ways, and it's commended. And let me be clear, right? What you're doing costs money and time. It costs those two things. uh
Yes.
Talk to me. Listen, I know you're talking about taking kids somewhere. It's a
We'll be
responsibility.
gone for a week,
Yes,
and
it's
I'm
a
taking at least
responsibility.
14 with me.
Listen, it's a huge mental own taking. I don't want to say burden, but it's a own taking because you got somebody's
It's just
child.
a part-time job with full-time responsibilities.
Oh, hey, more than full time. You working overtime. This is not something you
Very
put
much
down.
so.
I know. Listen, I
Very much so.
know. It's overtime
But I
because
wouldn't
it's
change it
something
for
that's
the world. I don't care how much sleep I don't get or how
love it.
much time it takes. I love my youth. I love the things that they do. They throw out ideas. We're going to try to do it. If we can't
Mhm.
do it this year, we got next year, and their calendar is already starting to fill up. So I'm
Listen.
excited about the process and what they're doing.
Okay, so tell us again what you got coming up on April the 20th about this step show. Tell us about this step show.
Okay, our youth is hosting their first and our first as a county youth step show at Colin. There are going to be different teams competing. We have a grand prize up to $500, and we have a great DJ who's going to be on the ones and twos and making sure we bopping and diddy bopping and bouncing and skating and pulling calf muscles and
Yeah,
everything else.
yeah.
But
Oh
we're
yeah.
gonna have a
Oh
good
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
time.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And Colin has been good enough to us to allow us to host our event there, and we're going
Mm.
to enjoy it. It's going to be a joyous time. Whether it says it only takes a few, so we're going to take the few and make it a minute. We're going to do what we have to do, and this prayerfully, and we're claiming it. We're going to be packed out on Saturday. So if you have
Let's
nothing to
go.
do, come on around. Like I said, the doors open at 1. The show starts at 2. You don't get a ticket online, don't feel bad. Just come on to the door. We'll take your money there. And you come in, you enjoy yourself, you get your laugh, you have fun, you dance, you enjoy your time, and look for us to do something even bigger coming up in the fall because that's what we plan on doing.
Listen, I want this event to go off unhinged, and for the kids to understand that they are fun things to do. Like you are putting something out there that is leading to other things into college, step shows and things of that nature. Like you're really planting a seed. Um and for you all to do that, I'm telling you, it's wonderful. It is, and I hope that it is magnetic, right? When you see somebody doing something so positive, you're like, I know I've shared the flyer a couple times, talked to Denise, but I want people to see this broadcast, give a share, give a tag, let people know what's going on throughout social media. Let us borrow. Let Epsilon Beta borrow your timeline for a few days to help promote this event, promote positivity, promote the things they're doing within their organization to get people out to see how great of an event this can be, and to connect with you, connect with Cervetra and others on getting in some of these programs.
Yes, very much so. You call me, I'm gonna stop where I'm walking, how I'm walking, whatever I'm doing, and you're gonna grab my attention. So trust and believe. It might be a sound busy and be a busy day, but I am open to stopping and talking and broadcasting anything and everything because I do want to continue to grow our youth and make show them that it's not just about work, 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 but we can also make work fun. We even give out scholarships through the sorority. We're giving out scholarships this year to a couple seniors in high school. And we're giving out book funds because some kids don't qualify for scholarships because of the requirements. So the youth is giving out up to 6 or 7 book funds to different other youth that they couldn't qualify for
Wow.
the scholarships. So we're trying to look out for everybody in every aspect because, like you said, you can't take a kid who has been a certain way for 6 years of their life or 8 years of their
Right.
life and think they're going to change overnight. No, you can't, but you can work on them and show them and help build them because all these kids need is a little love, a little
That's
time, a
it.
little structure, and a little fun, and they are going to be great.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had I'm 45 years old. I am very familiar with your sorority and what it stands for on I guess from a definition standpoint, right?
Mhm.
Like I'm clear of from a leadership business standpoint, service. Like I'm very familiar with your sorority that way. Um, a definition is one thing. A definition is words, right?
True.
You see those words, right? But the service, the work, is an action, right? That's the verb.
Very much
That takes
so.
that takes some effort to put this together. Not just put the thought together, but to actual have these events and have these money set aside and raising money and distributing it out. The distribution of those funds, it's a huge undertaking. I trust me, I understand in its totality that this is not easy to do. You're very well spoken. You're presenting it all well. You've rattled off 20 things you've done, but all those things were early morning, uh, uh, some very engaging conversations and some late nights to get those things underway and accomplished. And I'm really proud of the things you have stated here today.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Listen, I want you all to know from a Hello Black Man standpoint, when you all have something, just let me know. I'll be sharing it. And what's so crazy is a lot of positive things you don't see until it's over, right? You
True.
don't see it like, well, I mean, I didn't know nothing about that,
Like, how
And
did I miss
so,
that?
right. So let me be clear with you, and I want to extend the olive branch. When you all have something and you want any airtime from us, just let me know. Shoot an inbox that hey, I need to come on 15 minutes and talk about XYZ. There's no hesitation. We'll carve out the time, and I want you to know that this channel is your channel to
We
get
do
information.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And we would love to have you do one of our little workshops for our youth before we go to Alabama to this entrepreneur shop.
Listen, uh, let's make it happen. Let's
That'd be
find
fun.
let's find a day and a date, and I'm committing to it.
We'll
I'll be
feed you.
there. Absolutely.
They
Listen,
like to eat. They like to eat.
let's make it happen. I actually have an entrepreneur journal, Hello Black Entrepreneur, and it could be something I guess that we go through and cover and show them that, like, from my standpoint, I got into entrepreneurship later in life and the advantages of it. and where they stand now, if they start now with multiple streams of income and honing skills that it can't be taken away, right? Based on any job or anything like that. If they have certain skills, if it's tinting windows or cutting grass or plumbing or electricity, like all those things people would need until the end of time. So putting those skills in their wheelhouse and being able to use them.
Very much so. Well, we appreciate it. And again, we love the fact that you chose us to come on here and show our skip show and get it on out there, because we plan on having a great time on Saturday. And I hope to see your face in the building.
Absolutely. So listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to share the poster via story, via reel, to get as many people in my circle to understand what's going on in your circle. But thank you for coming on, Cervetra. I really appreciate it. Like I say, just know in future endeavors, you always have one avenue that you can reach out to. They'll be willing to share and help promote the positive things you're doing. Give the audience one more rundown of where you are, what you're doing overall with your sorority and this event one more time.
All right, we'll start with the event because it's most important. Saturday, we're going to be having a youth step show at Colin. The doors open at 1. The show starts at 2. We have a great DJ coming to show out. If you would like to buy your tickets online, please scan the QR code on the invitation. If not, you can pay at the door. Now, about us, we are located in Hazelhurst, Mississippi. You can find us on Facebook under Gamma Phi Delta Sorority Epsilon Beta chapter. It's going to be a beautiful picture of us with our beautiful pink on. And then also you can find me on Facebook. Same name is listed on the screen, Cervetra Johnson. And it's a pretty little picture of my fat face. And inbox me and we can get it done. We have 4 auxiliaries. Like I said, they range from the ages of 8 to a college sophomore. We also have groups for the older people or the elderly seasoned people, and they're going to be the senior cavaliers and the echoes. It's not hard to get in, and it's going to be hard for you to leave because we are contagious and we love what we do here. And like I said again, we're just building our youth to be better. We want them to not be known for the negative all the time, and we have to start at home. So we're, as you said, we're building through a village and we're raising these children.
Listen, I love it. I thank you for your time. I'm wishing you abundant success in this event and anything you put your hands on in the future.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate you inviting us on here today.
All right. Thank you so much, Cervetra. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand what we have here going on. It's what you're asking for, right? We need this for the community. The kids don't have anything to do. This is something, it's organized, it's positive. They have multiple avenues to help teach from 8 to 20 years old. Let's get your kids in something positive, right? We are supporting a lot of different things, and positive in our community should be first. It should always be first, because the youth is what is going to determine what the city looks like in 4, 5, 10, 50 years, right? And so you want to say that, hey, they grew up with something organized, something positive, something that affects them mentally, and that mentally challenges them going forward, motivates them, and puts them in position to be fit, right? Not just physically fit, but mentally fit, emotionally fit. And that's what is going on here. And I will be, stepping in, helping doing my part. So I am challenging my timeline to do the same. Within this sorority, what they're doing, they're positive. They're looking for volunteers. Be a part of it and step in and do your part. My name is Jamie Jenkins. We've had a wonderful guest of Miss Cervetra Johnson on talking about the step show this Saturday, April the 20th. first of its kind in Copiah County. If you can't make it, give a donation. All right. If you can't make it, give a donation and help support financially. If you can't make it, some of us work on Saturdays that have things playing XYZ. If you can be in the building, go show your support. Have your face in the place. If you can't, send your cash and your name. It will be remembered and it will be applauded. I assure you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hello Entrepreneur from Hello Black Man. My name is Jamie Jenkins. That's the end of this broadcast. Stay tuned.